How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another monthly pickup video where I go over everything I bought in the last couple of months and really just give all of my reasoning behind all of it. So I have a jam-packed agenda for you guys. I think you're gonna find some great pieces in here, and you'll obviously always be able to find all of those in the link in the description below. So with that said, let's get into it. Now the first piece I wanted to recommend is this hoodie that I'm wearing right here, and it's the Lululemon Steady State hoodie. I bought it probably 5 weeks ago or so, and I walked into the store not expecting to buy anything and walked out with a $128 hoodie. Now, you might be saying that's a really expensive hoodie, and it definitely is, but honestly, once I put it on, I just love the fit of it. It's super boxy, and obviously it's extremely comfortable, probably the softest hoodie I've ever owned. And what I love about Lululemon is you know you're gonna get a high quality piece, so it's gonna be made really well. I have had so many Lululemon items just really stand the test of time. But anyway, more about this item. It's obviously a really casual piece. There's no branding on it, but I think the overall look of it's super clean, and you're just gonna get a ton of use out of it. You can wear it around the house when you're working from home or just lounging around, which is what I like to do. Or you can even pair it with a nice pair of trousers and have it be a more of a dressed up and going out look as well. So it really depends what you want to do with it, but overall it's just a great piece and it's extremely comfortable. You can trust me on that one. All right, another top I got that I just absolutely am infatuated with, and I wish I could afford like 4 or 5 of them, but it's the Abercrombie workwear jacket. It's a great piece. I bought this for 150 bucks, but you could probably get it on sale or at least look online for a discount code, because more times than not you will be able to find one. But again, with Abercrombie, I do feel like the quality is pretty solid, so I didn't mind paying that amount of money, and I just knew it's going to be getting a ton of use this winter. So I ended up going with this black one. I also tried on a cream color and really liked that, but I already had a jacket somewhat similar to that style, so I stuck with the black one and I love it. And cool enough is it has some really nice detailed lettering on it, and actually says Portland, Oregon, Washington Park on it, and I live probably about 20 minutes away from that. So that's pretty funny how that worked out, but I still just loved the overall design of it, whether I lived in Portland or not. I think it's a really cool look. Now that being said, it's a bit of a thicker jacket, so you can wear this well into winter with no problem. And I sized it down to a medium on this, and it's still plenty roomy. Like, I can layer it. I've worn a sweater under it. I could definitely throw a hoodie under there as well if that's the kind of the look I wanted to go for. So I think it's gonna be a great piece, and again, it's definitely something different that I think is gonna separate you from the crowd as well. All right, let's talk about a couple of accessories I got, and the first one's gonna be this hat I'm wearing here, which is Huga House. I stumbled upon them on TikTok, and I think they're probably one of the coolest hats that I've seen in a really long time. Just this nice two-tone A-frame style hat is really unique, and A-frame style hats are definitely in right now. And for me personally, I have a super small head, so I was concerned it wouldn't fit well, but it does. At least in my opinion, it does. I've gotten a ton of compliments on them on TikTok. So I've got a black and cream one, and then a nice like dark forest green and cream one as well. And the company actually liked my TikTok so much, they're gonna be sending me a bunch more. And I actually paid for these out of my pocket, but I'm gonna be getting some free ones, which is really exciting. But anyway, I want to recommend them to you guys because I've just gotten a really great response to them and knew it would be a valuable thing to bring up on the channel as well. So if you are interested in getting those, just go to hugahouse.com. I'll include it in the description, but you can use code ALEXNICKEL, one word, that'll be in the description too, and you get 15% off, which is a nice little kicker. But I really love these hats. I find myself going to them time and time again. Pretty much any outfit is just a way to level it up that much more, and I think it's a really good piece to have. The next item I went with is the Lululemon 2-liter belt bag. It's a great accessory. I've used it so many times, and my fiance actually has a couple of them, and I've just been borrowing them. And then we went into Lulu, kind of similar to the Steady State hoodie, not expecting to get anything, but saw this new color in the dark forest, and I knew I had to get it. And now I can kind of call it mine, but we end up sharing the belt bags anyway. But I think this is a great piece to have as a guy to really, again, enhance your overall outfit. There's not a lot of things that we can do to really separate ourselves from the crowd. Yes, you can buy cool pieces that are gonna make your outfit look great, but when it comes to accessories, I think a bag is definitely a must. And if you're a little bit timid, I guess, about trying a bag as a man, which I can definitely understand, you know, it's probably not something that you're used to doing, but trust me, I think this is a good like entry-level bag to try out because it's super casual. Everyone knows what Lulu is, and it's not gonna catch like anyone off guard in a way, if that makes sense. But anyway, it's just great because honestly, having things in your pocket I think is super annoying, and I don't know, maybe you lose stuff easily. So it's just a great thing to have, and another great way to just upgrade your fits. Okay, and an accessory I also got recently is this Nixon time teller watch. And you guys have been telling me I gotta step up my watch game, or at least even get one. And so I ended up doing that, and I love this version. If you know me at all on my channel, I'm definitely a gold guy, so I went with gold as well. But this one has a black face on it, which I think is just a really nice, timeless and clean look. So I'm really stoked about this. I've been wearing it a bunch, and what I love about Nixon is I've known them about them forever. Like one of my first jobs was working at Tilly's, and they definitely sold Nixons there, and so I've always wanted one. But what I like about Nixon is they are a more affordable brand, but always been high quality, and I can definitely say that's the same with this watch as well. And I think it was only like 150 bucks, but I'm gonna be getting a crap ton of use out of it. I definitely wanna expand my watch collection a little bit further, but I figured this was a good starting point for me. All right, let's talk about some bottoms. So I went with the Abercrombie straight 90s jeans, and I went with a brown version, and I picked this color specifically because I think brown just looks great in the fall. It really lends itself to the fall vibe, so I wanted to go with this color, and I didn't have like a brown jean at all, and it's definitely a unique look to any of the normal jean colors that I see out and about. But anyway, I went with a 31 by 30 inch here, and they are a little bit shorter, but I think that just looks best on me. So if you prefer obviously a bit longer of a jean, then I would just go a bit longer in length. But I either like to show off the ankle or just paired with a high top, I think looks great. And I think having a jean sit like right at or above the ankle for me is just preferable. But I know that's not everybody's style, but that's besides the point. You can get a different size. What I think is just the most important piece about this jean is it just looks great. It's a nice straight fit look. It's classic. Again, this is definitely a timeless piece, so I'm excited to get a ton of use out of it. Now, I did get a couple shoes in the last month or so, and if you're familiar with my monthly pickup videos, the last one I did, I got the black high top Chuck 70s, and I loved them so much. I wear them like all the freaking time. They're so comfortable. I love them a bunch. And so I had to go and get another colorway, and this is the parchment color, and it's more of like a creamish brown, which is really cool, kind of like beigey, I guess would probably be a better descriptor. But and the soles are still cream, which I like, and the reason I called it a colorway is just because I think that they have two different colors in terms of the sole. So they have a red and a kind of like a dark navy blue. But anyway, I absolutely love these. I'm going to be getting a ton of use out of them. They match the hats perfectly, which I think is a really cool look. So that's just something that I really like, where you can match a couple of things in your outfit, whether it be the tops and the bottom, or the shoes and the hat, or the shoes and an accessory. I think makes your outfits look really good. So I think buying a timeless piece like this, again, is a really great idea. And that's really what I've been trying to focus a lot of my items on, is buying things that I know whether trends come and go, I'm going to be wearing this item pretty much no matter what. And another shoe I went with is the checkered Vans, and I went with this in a green color. And this is probably one of my favorite colors, just altogether speaking. It matches the hat really well, and a couple other pieces like the belt bag as well. So I think it's going to be a really cool piece. And again, Vans are just super classic, and I just wanted to kind of change up my style a little bit. I've never had a checkered shoe. I've definitely had a slip-on Van, but they were just plain old black, and that was like super boring. So I'm trying to add in some items that can really just spice up my outfits overall. So kind of playing around with some things here, but overall I think these are pretty much all great pieces. Probably, honestly, in my opinion, the best haul and monthly recap that I have had yet. But I will let you be the judge of that. So let me know in the comments below what you like, what you're going to be picking up, or maybe even what you've gotten recently, and I'll keep my eye out for that as well. If you have any questions, obviously always please ask those. Again, you can find everything in the description below. And other than that, I will see you guys on next week's video. Thank you all so much.